They played great. We didn't have it today. Just timing was off, just all that. I mean, but proud of the guys to compete. Try to, we cut it down to 5. I mean, it was definitely ugly for a good majority of the game. Product of them playing great and us really not playing that good. So, proud of the guys. We just got to turn a corner, get ready for the next game.
Coach, like you said, is this just one of those NBA lessons to a young team that sometimes you just don't have it and the other team has got it rolling?
Yeah, sure. I mean, fortunately, we haven't had many of these nights. Think back to like the Spurs came in here and we're firing on all cylinders. So definitely, product of them playing great offensively. I thought there were some things we did well defensively, and then they still hit shots, but then there was plenty of things that we did not do good defensively, and they took fully advantage of it. And we were just off offensively. We didn't play with the force that we usually are accustomed to, but we've been playing great. So this is definitely not indicative of who we are. It's just one of those nights, and it happens sometimes. Not trying to make excuses by any means, but we can't be down. We got to plug along. We'll learn from this, watch the film, see where we got to get better, and get ready to carry this on the road.
Did the ostensible size mismatch to start the game really end up working against you?
I'll go back and watch the film. Obviously we had to start JJ on holiday, but I thought his first 2 threes were actually kind of tough threes. So they just kind of got going. I mean, they definitely threw a lot of funky lineups out there, and we were playing big and small. So I don't think it was as much chasing the match. We were just trying to find guys out there that were, giving us some energy, and maybe we could get something going. So, but give them a lot of credit, with how they played today.
How much do you think the movement defensively, they moved you around a fair bit, affected the offensive movement?
Honestly, I'll have to go back and watch. I mean, I felt like we were trying to switch a lot, and our communication wasn't there. It was there, sporadically throughout, and they ran a whole lot of movement. But if we're switching, we should be able to stop all that movement and just keep it in front. But that's where I said, they played great, but there was miscues on our part for sure. Offensively, I felt like we didn't really have the timing, regardless of whatever was going on the defensive end. So, we'll be better. Guys have been playing hard. They're definitely, their spirits were great. They were trying. We just didn't have it. We could easily just put our head down and folded, but take it from a 21-point lead down to 5. That's impressive and indicative of the competitive team we have. They fight till the end, as tough as it was.
Ja seemed a little off offensively through the first 3 quarters. He was only 1 for 7. He picked up in the fourth a little bit, but was it something that they were doing that kind of got him off his game? Like, was he affected by the length, or did he just kind of have an off night?
I think it was just a slow start, and obviously he got it going in the fourth quarter. But I think for all of us, it just we were trying to make the plays like we normally do on the offensive end. We just fumbling the ball a little bit here and there, missing some layups and threes. So just one of those starts for all of our guys.
Obviously, this long home stand's over, the win streak's over. As you look at the second half of the season that you have, what's next for this group in its evolution? Obviously, we've seen it sort of evolve as this season goes. What, in your mind, what's next for this group?
Just continue to build on our consistency. I think we've kind of done that the last few weeks, month or so. Offensively, we've been trending in a great direction. The number of assists, the pace of play, just continuing to just get more efficient on the offensive end. How can we just continue to clean up and continue to get the looks that we want, but just even at a higher level? And then, defensively, we've been having an edge for a really long time. Today, we just didn't really have it. So just the consistent effort or consistent mentality of just having that edge, especially defensively, where, we're not throwing out a million different coverages. We're throwing out a few here and there, and just continue to get out and just be better in our habits defensively. So these next, I think, 39 games or something like that, I've been saying all along, we just got to get better defensively. Obviously tonight, like this, it's credit to them, and we've got to be better too. So that's going to be something that we're going to continue to hit day in and day out. So if we can make some bigger strides, which I think we've made some incremental, but if we can make some big strides defensively, that's going to be big for our team down the stretch.
This may be putting the cart before the horse a little bit, but with all the young talent on your team and their team, can you imagine these teams in the next 5-6 years going at it pretty good?
Yeah, I mean, I was fortunate enough to do a coaches forum before the game with Coach Gentry, and you think about just our division alone, but especially this group. They're about to add the number 1 pick, Zion Williamson, so it'll be interesting to see how he gets in there with his athleticism and force. But you see how Ball's playing great, Ingram's playing great. You get the vets in there. Favors has been huge for them. Redick's been huge for them. Holiday back. I mean, they've got loads of talent. Obviously, the pace that they play at, it's going to be fun competition for years to come for sure.
Given how hot the team's been, through the last month, really, is there any concern on your part that, given that this is a young team, a loss like this can kind of knock them off the course that they've been, and how do you prevent that from happening?
Zero concern, ultimate trust in those guys. Walking down the hallway, they were talking about way to fight. Just wasn't our night. Came in, everyone's got positive looks on their face. They know this wasn't our night. They recognize that the Pelicans played great. We can play better, but this team, the resiliency, the togetherness, they're going to come back ready, every single day. So I got zero concern whatsoever. All right, thank you. Thanks, everyone.